Really tough to hit.
Now to the plate, here is JT Realmuto. He will lead this one off today.
For Philadelphia, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
First offering on its way.
First pitch, 4-10.
The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me, and it's eye-popping, is the fact that this team leads the league in slugging percentage. And they do it in a variety of different ways. It's just not the long ball. Ton of guys in this lineup that can move the ball into gaps, take extra bases. Just great offensive approaches up and down. Be on the lookout for some guys looking to do some serious damage today.
Comes in with an average of 265, 9 homers, and 19 driven in. Grounder down the line at third. DeGrom has racked up over 70 innings on the mound, and through those innings, he's compiled a .5 ERA. That's right, .5, like with a 0 in front of it. Here's the 1-1.
Ball, that's just out.
Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected, 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one misses as well, and that pushes it to 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Gene Segura standing in. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Aaron Nola, a right-hander out of Louisiana, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
So here's Jeff McNeil. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Baseman, number 6.
Now here it comes.
Count 1-0.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Matty, this team's lineup is dead last in batting average, and I tell you what, that does not bode well for the rest of the season. If you do not have professional at-bats up and down the lineup, or at least 6 to 7 guys, it is eventually going to catch up to you.
Pete Alonso stands in as he looks at ball one here. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, 11 home runs and 31 RBIs. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Nola has registered more than 80 innings of work, and through those innings he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. The 1-1 is strike two, swinging.
1 and 2.
One out, nobody on. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Stepping in now, Conforto. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A bouncer to the left side, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Into the box, James Mccann, as he'll take a look at ball one. He'll check in with an average still south of 230, 5 homers and 19 driven in. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fouled off. Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. Mets strand 1. Still no score. New inning set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Reese Hoskins.
Reese Hoskins.
The pitch.
Ball, that's it.
The 1-0.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
The 1-1. Fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Here's Andrew Mccutchen now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Pitch on the way. And that misses, ball 1. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Conforto will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Batting 6, the second baseman, Brad Miller.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Brad Miller. First pitch on its way. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Two balls and a strike. Here it is.
Nope.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Full count now. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
That brings up Alec Baum as we show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Hit to third. He's got it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Phillies strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Francisco. Lindor.
Here's the first pitch to him. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
2-1 the count. A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting 6th, the left fielder, Dominic.
Next to dig in, Dominic Smith. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Look, now the pitch.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
The 0-1. A high fastball is in there. High and deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. Lindor aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. One there, on to first to complete the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Quinn is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. We'll move to the third with no score. Stepping up is Roman Quinn, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Here now the 2-2.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Aaron Nola, and we'll likely see him square around to bunt. And now the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
Has a look, now the pitch. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. And he is in there.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
At the plate now, JT Realmuto hit hard down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. On the year, Realmuto carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. 0-1, here's the pitch. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. So one gone here in the Philadelphia third, and that will bring up Bryce Harper. Now here's the first offering. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And it's fouled away.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Fouled off. Fouled away.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Now here's the first offering. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
2 balls and a strike now. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Reese Hoskins. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
1-0. Here it is. Smoked on the ground left side. And the Phillies are into the hit column. Long throw to the plate. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
You love the aggressive base running right there. It's not easy to make that throw and give that catcher time to adjust his feet and get that tag down.
No, very aggressive send right there. You take a chance, you hope the throw is a little bit offline, and that paid off right there.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew Mccutchen as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And that misses 2-2.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And pitch number 33 in the inning will be the lucky one as this is swung on and missed to retire the side. So 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 2 and the Mets nothing.
Welcome back as the Mets prepare for their third turn batting in this one. And fans of the Metropolitans have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. They come into the game with the fewest strikeouts of any team in the league. And when I caught up with some of the players during batting practice and asked them about that, they all reiterated that they don't want to be an all-or-nothing kind of offensive team. They said it's important to their success that they battle, make pitchers work, and do their best every time up to put the ball in play. Not every team buys into that philosophy, but it definitely seems to work for these guys.
The second baseman.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First pitch of the AB on its way. Jonathan Villard is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now here it comes. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Center fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Mets are on the scoreboard. It's now a 2-1 game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
So now to the plate, Jacob deGrom.
No pitcher.
As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
1-0 home. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. The tying run is in to score from second. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. So here's Pete Alonso as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
So one man gone for the Mets in the third. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Sinker, 3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And this misses for ball four. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Next for the Mets, James Mccann, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. McNeil on second, Conforto at first, 1 gone. Sent on the ground out to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home, and he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run.
First, let me start with the positives on that play. Defensively, everything was absolutely perfect. Delivering a strike to the plate to cut down the run. From an offensive standpoint, you have to honor your third base coach right there. You have to pick him up. He had the stop sign on all the way. That was just a selfish baseball play.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Two men are on with 2 men out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
and he fouls this one off. And another foul ball. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 2-2. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now to bat, Brad Miller. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
The second baseman, Brad Miller.
The pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Ball 1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Lifted in the air to center field.
Giving chase is Nimmo.
He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Up next for Philadelphia, the third baseman, Alec Baum.
At the plate, Alec Baum, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. 2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
To the plate now, Roman Quinn, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. No home runs as of yet, and a pair of RBIs. Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Now the 1-0.
Yep, that ball went out.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. There's one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to the second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Into the box now, Aaron Nola. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Back in standing. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. On to the bottom of the 4th. This game's tied at 2-2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. And now, Dominic Smith. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The left fielder, Dominic Smith.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
No, inside.
The 1-0. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Two pitch is fouled away. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
The center fielder, number
So
9,
here's Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Nimmo.
Now here's the first offering. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit in the air down the right field line. Harper has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Jonathan.
Next, it'll be Jonathan Villard. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
Yeah, and he wasn't fooled at all by the changeup last time. Kept his hands back and absolutely destroyed that ball. So I got to think he's not going to see a changeup in this scenario right here.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. High in the air down the right field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Towards second. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Standing in now, Jacob deGrom. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Villard leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
The 2-1 on its way.
Counter ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 2-2. All set for the start of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, JT Realmuto.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. First pitch of the AB now. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene Segura.
So the next to bat will be Gene Segura. Drove in a run with a sac fly last time up. First offering.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Here's the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Oh, that's out.
2 runs on 2 hits and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Phillies down in order. We've hit the halfway point, tied at 2. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil.
Third baseman, number 6.
Now the first pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Outside, 2-1. On its way is pitch number 75. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah,
watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. A ball and no strikes. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. And there's that sea of orange that's become such a common sight here at Citi Field. Those are diehard Mets fans, and they're not shy about it.
No, Matt, they really go all out in support of this Mets team, and it's sort of become a movement amongst fans here in New York.
Yeah, it's a well-organized group, believe it or not, that holds several events throughout the year. They even take their act on the road to visiting ballparks a couple of times each season. It's been really great for the Mets organization. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. 2-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Into the box, Michael Conforto. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. He swings and misses, throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
From the stretch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
The catcher, number 33.
So here's the cleanup hitter, James Mccann, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Here's the first pitch to him.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The 0-1 on its way. Hit on the ground to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Yeah, and I think this is the case of a guy trying to rush it, hoping to turn a double play. And instead of getting 2 outs, they get 0 outs, and runners are on first and second.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. The 1-0. Now both runners on the move. And that one yanked just foul. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Conforto at second. Mccann is over at first with 1 away. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor. In the dirt here. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Payoff pitch home. Ground ball left side. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. They make it look easy, don't they? Around the horn for the double play to end the inning. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Reese Hoskins. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
First pitch of the AB now.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Full count, 3-2. payoff pitch home. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a starter away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Andrew Mccutchen. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now here's the first offering. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up over to Villard. On to first, and they get the double play.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
In now, Brad Miller. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Stepping in now, Alec Baum. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. Hit down the line at first.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
0-2. Here it is. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
The set and the 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Striding in is Roman Quinn. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Now the first pitch.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
The set and the 1-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. Number 31 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 31.
And now in the box, Dominic Smith. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this
The
point.
left fielder, Dominic.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Hit sharply on the ground. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can, right into the shift, and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, Dero, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Brandon Nimmo is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Smith on at first, nobody out. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Left side, but well foul.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And it's fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. Pulled toward right center field. Harper has a read on it. 1 down.
The batter, number 1, second baseman,
Jonathan Villard will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Inside, ball 1.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Luis Guillorme will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. First offering on its way. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2.
Well, you could see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Swing and a looper to left. Coming on is Mccutchen, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
The batter, number 6.
At the plate, Jeff McNeil. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
In the dirt here, and a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Here's the 2-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
2 down, runners at first and second. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Grounded softly to the right. Hoskins gathers it in. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. They're up 3-2. Miguel Castro is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Ronald Torreyes will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Ronald Torreyes.
Now the first pitch, and this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. He'll come in here at 259. 2 home runs and 14 driven in. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
The 2-0 on the way is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
There's one at 97, and all he can do is foul that one away. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for Philadelphia, the catcher, JT.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. JT Realmuto. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. From the stretch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And he rolls over on that one. Foul. It's still 0-2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Smith will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail 3-2. Sam Coonrod gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the imposing power bat, Pete Alonso.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
Here comes the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference. So double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Here it comes, 1-0. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. Comes set. Now the pitch.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
So now to the plate, James Mccann, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Hey, I get where he's going right there. Sinker and then pull the string back a little bit with that nasty changeup. But if those fall in the same quadrant, look for someone to get on top of one and crush it.
Two and 2 to the Mets catcher. Softly hit out to short. Barehanded for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set. The 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Mccutchen is under it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Mets leave 1, but they still lead it 3-2. Trevor May has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Jean Segura.
Down by 1, I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that 1 run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
hit sharply on the ground. On to first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here.
The first baseman, number 17, Reese Hoskins.
Next to bat will be Reese Hoskins. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
1-1. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Into the box, Andrew Mccutchen. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
The 2-0 on the way. Finds the zone, strike 1.
You get yourself into count leverage 2-0 right there. You're looking to come unglued on something and be very aggressive. That ball had to nip the corner for him not to pull the trigger on it.
Lazy fly ball out to center field.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. Still a 3-2 ball game. Jojo Romero is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Dominic Smith.
Dominic.
And now the first pitch.
1-0.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Now the 3-0 offering. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Smith gets his lead at first, nobody out. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
2-0 count. The pitch grounded up the first baseline. Hoskins grabs it cleanly on to first, and that's the 4th double play they've bounced into so far today, and with it 2 are gone.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
At the plate now, Jonathan Villard. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Kevin Pillar will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. He's set, and the pitch. In there, strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 0-1 on its way. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
The set and the 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Harper. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. We've played 8 full. The Mets are out on top, 4-2. Edwin Diaz comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. To the plate now, Brad Miller. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th. Up next, Alec Baum, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
One out, nobody on. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Now, this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the 9th right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up, and looks the part.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Popped him up. Mccann moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Next to hit, Roman Quinn, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Now the first pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Two and 0 to the Phillies center fielder.
2 balls, no strikes.
And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Philly down to their last strike. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And now the crowd, estimated at over 29,000, come to their feet. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes, and it's fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. Fouled off.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
He'll try it again. 3-2. That's popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is a strike 3 called, and a bit of a questionable ending there as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
4-2 the final score today. The New York Mets used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Jacob deGrom earns his 8th victory of the season. Edwin Diaz earns the save out of the bullpen, his 15th of the campaign. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac,